Hi everyone, I am Karan and welcome to Karan's Gyan. Today I'll be presenting a viewer requested video. One of my viewers, Kunal Chaudhary, had requested for a video on Tata Starbucks India Limited, and as promised, I would be fulfilling his request. Tata Starbucks India is a 50-50 joint venture between Tata Consumer and Starbucks Coffee International. And as you know, Tata Consumer is a publicly listed company both on NSE and BSE. So, what is the advantage of this joint venture to Tata Consumer and Starbucks? So, 90% of the coffee that is being consumed by this venture, so 90% of the coffee that is being sold by Tata Starbucks is actually sourced from the farms of Tata Coffee. Moreover, this agreement helped Tata Coffee to get into further agreements of dealing Indian coffee via Starbucks' international operations. So, Tata Coffee is invariantly supplying a good percentage of coffee that is being consumed by Starbucks in its international operations, thus giving an excellent platform for Tata Coffee's iconic Indian coffee known as Indian Arabica. Moreover, the Starbucks stores they not only sell Tata Coffee but they sell other products of Tata Consumer, which is Himalayan Water and organic teas from the tea estates of Tata Consumer. Lastly, it the Starbucks joint venture is giving Tata an expertise in FMCG retail sector. Starbucks is an experienced player in the sector of dealing coffee and coffee products, and coffee being a fast moving consumer good, Tata gets a good expertise in understanding this business. Moreover, Tata doesn't have much expertise in this sector. It has expertise in the sector of retail when it comes to clothing and accessories. It has a brand called Westside. It has experience in Landmark, which is a book retail store. It has experience in Croma, consumer electronics retail store, and Titan, which is watches and jewellery retail store. So this expertise is highly valuable to Tata. Now, what is the advantage to Starbucks in this joint venture? So Tata has a lot of retail outlets, like I highlighted before: Westside, Landmark, Croma, and Titan. So because of a large number of outlets already under the umbrella of Tata Group, Tata Group has a lot of rent area, has a lot of retail area, retail spaces that would be available to the joint venture, and thus it would help Starbucks reduce its rent overhead. And as you know, for a retail based company, rent is one of the highest charges, and it occupies as much as 50 to 60% of a retail company's expenses. So Tata helps in controlling one of those biggest expenses. Moreover, having high expenses in a market that was then dominated by cafe, coffee day, and barista is a little hard, because for retail based stores it takes a lot of years to break even, and Starbucks would have to lose a lot of money for 5 to 6 years in order for them to get profitable, and in order for them to eradicate major players that were positioned in the market then, which were cafe, coffee day, and barista. However, if I talk about 2020s, barista is almost over and cafe, coffee day is slowly going bust. So it provides an excellent market. The so this market is extremely favorable for Tata Starbucks India. Moreover, the biggest advantage of Tata in this case is that India ranks extremely poor in ease of doing business. Foreign companies they hate doing business in India because of high level of bureaucracy in India. No matter how much Modi, or no matter how much our government says that foreign companies are coming into India, but as per my interactions with a lot of board members of a lot of foreign companies that are doing business in India, they feel the same. Even they hate the poor policies of ease of doing business in India. So having an Indian partner as big as Tata would solve this big of a headache. So Tata is a big company, and their name itself would solve a variety of these headaches. They are well averse with the Indian bureaucracy. Moreover, Starbucks get to gain additionally by working with other companies of Tata, which is Taj Catering and Taj Hotel chain. So Taj Catering also provides catering services to aircrafts. Moreover, Taj Hotels chain is a very prominent hotel chain and a very exclusive hotel chain, I would say. Lastly, these two companies have been dealing with each other for some time now, and they're comfortable with each other because they share the same values. Now, talking about the growth of this sector or this company, as I would say, I could find information for the last 5 quarters. I could find information only till June 2019. So, based on the information that I got, I only found figures for number of stores and revenue growth. I couldn't find any individual figure for net profit because Tata Consumer or previously Tata Global Beverages didn't give a segment wise result for Tata India Starbucks joint venture specifically. So this is what I have, and please bear with me on this. So what we can see is from quarter one financial year 2020, that means June 2019, the number of stores have grown significantly. Moreover, if I look at revenue growth, each quarter revenue growth has been good, about a double digit revenue growth. However, if I look at this quarter, which is June 2020, I see a negative revenue growth, and this is understandable because of the current scenario. So I expect this revenue growth to go back on track once the scenario opens and the situation of this pandemic gets better. So it would take another couple of quarters, as I would say 2 or 3 quarters for this company to get back on track. So what are the pandemic measures that have been taken by Tata Starbucks India? So they have actually had rental renegotiations, and through these renegotiations they have had significant savings. Moreover, they are not opening any new stores till the situation gets better and they get back on track. And lastly, they have tried to establish a change in its business model. They are planning on drive-through operations where cars would just drive through and pick up their orders without even setting foot in the restaurant. Moreover, they have chosen multiple vendors for online delivery. Earlier, they used to deal exclusively with Zomato, but now they're dealing via Swiggy and Dunzo. So, this is my take on Tata Starbucks India Limited. And to those who find this video interesting and want some exposure in Tata Starbucks Limited, this exposure can only be gained via exposure into into Tata Consumer, which has obviously a joint venture between Tata Starbucks Coffee International. So, guys, this is it, and I hope you liked my video. So, thank you very much, and have a nice day.